Matt, Matt. Matt, Matt.
That boy crashed in the ravine. Oh, he snuck in on me. He was just running across. He was booking it. He was booking it pretty good. I was actually surprised when he stopped the second time I yelled at him. Looked like a good shot. Who knows? I'm hoping it was a good shot. It was a quick shot. He held up, and I was getting my sights lined up. I was pretty much ready to start my squeeze. He started like he was about to move again, started lifting his head up. So did more of a pull. By the way, I love this thermos. It's made by Stanley. You can get them at Farm at Home. I've owned a lot of thermoses. This one's badass. So what's interesting about him, he didn't come anywhere. I was expecting him to come. They normally come, like I had said yesterday. I don't know if I'll edit that into this video or not, so this might seem redundant, but they typically come from either right over here on my left towards the bedding, or they jump the fence from the bedding right here at my 2 o'clock, come across in front of me. I'll have to look at the video to see exactly where he came from, but I never even saw him until he was dead out in front of me, looking across the pasture. And I drew a bead on him because he stopped for a half a second. And then he kept going. He was blocked by this tree. So I picked him back up on this side, gave him the meh. He stopped once. Or I gave him the meh. He slowed down, but he didn't stop. Like, a little more forceful, and he kind of stopped. I don't even know if it was because of me, because he immediately put his face down to the ground like he was going to eat something, smell something, whatever. Got a bead on him. And then I was just about to initiate my squeeze when he lifted his head up, and I'm really hoping that was a good shot. That was a, I don't know about a lot of other hunters. I second guess myself a lot when I can't see the deer. And I'd say 75% of my shots, they run for at least a little bit. The one last year, I hit her in the neck, and I don't usually take shots like that, but all she was showing me was her neck. And she had been for a while, so I gambled on a neck shot. So, she dropped right where she was. So, I think a majority of hunters get nervous after they shoot something where they can't see it anymore. But I normally am very smooth and methodical about my shots. I do not normally let the behavior of the game dictate how quickly I will take my shot. He dictated a little bit. See if I can run back on the GoPro and see where he came from.
All right, y'all. I missed. I haven't gone back and reviewed the scope footage yet, but the reality is I missed. There was no blood, no body, no sign whatsoever to indicate that I had made the hit. My assumption, without having reviewed the scope footage, is that when I drew the bead on him and he started to move and he made me pull instead of squeeze, is that I shot under him.
Matt, Matt.
Super bummed about it. It looked like a nice buck, but what hunter doesn't go through this? So It brings up an ethical question that I'll touch on just because we're talking about misses. This is what I call, or I imagine a lot of people call, a clean miss. There's no blood or anything like that. If there were blood and I just couldn't recover a body, I would notch my buck tag, because to me, if you make contact with the animal and you can't recover it, that's the same thing as recovering it. Your tag is done. You failed. But there's no blood, no signs, so we live to chase another day. So we'll get back at it tomorrow. Anybody who hunts or will hunt, we all experience it. Miss sucks. But this isn't one of those channels where I just show you my successes, or I quite honestly wouldn't have a lot of content. So see you tomorrow.
Well, we hoped you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more great videos from the Penguin Outdoors YouTube channel, don't forget to click subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that little bell so you get notified when new content is available. Please leave us a comment down below and let us know what you thought. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.